Hello, everyone, students, educators, leaders, and pioneers of the future. Today, I'm going to take you through a transformative journey from the classical classrooms of the past to the innovative learning environments of the future. But first, I'm going to share with you a personal moment that many of you might feel familiar. Recently, while we were having dinner together, my younger daughter, my 11-year-old daughter, Sama, just looked at me with a concern in her eyes and asked, "Mom, seriously, what should I study when I grow up so that I won't be replaced by AI in the future?" Well, I always talk about AI at home. I work with AI, I train people with AI, and I'm so passionate about that field. Heard that particular question, so innocent, yet so profound, suddenly perhaps echoed the uncertainty that many of you, even me, actually feel about the rise of AI. It actually stems from the fear that even us, accountants, lawyers, teachers, bankers, financial officers, everybody might actually be replaced. So that question made me think, okay, so how can we face that fear? So I am here with you today to try to face that fear. I'm not going to be talking about how AI is transforming every single industry out there, because I know it already is doing that, and you are feeling the change, and you are feeling the fear on what to do next and how to adapt with this particular evolving technology that is changing the world the way we know it. I'm gonna show you how we can tackle that fear, and in particular, how our education systems might also evolve in order to look at AI not just as a tool, but a fundamental component of our educational landscape. So imagine with me a classroom that is enhanced by AI, where a student like Danny, who is a 7th grader, who might be struggling with fractions, for example, the system would analyze his performance in real time and identifies that perhaps Danny can grasp concepts better through visual aids. So suddenly, it customizes automatically his subsequent lessons, introducing more visual content. It also gamifies his exercises. So now, you see Danny learning fractions through math, through soccer and football statistics. How fun is that? So he's continually engaged and actually having fun while learning. On the other hand, another student, Noor, who might be just excellent in math. The student notices her performance, so it adapts her exercises, starts introducing challenges concepts, perhaps introduces algebra ahead of her class to maintain her challenge and adaptability and interest in the subject. You see here, AI's potential to transform education are massive. It can actually break down barriers for those who learn differently. Dyslexic students, for example, who struggle with reading can now engage with reading through visually rich content that suddenly make letters stick. And AI is actually marvelous in handling logistics tasks that bother a lot of our teachers who spend nights and nights correcting assignments. So AI could be used to provide feedback, instant feedback to students. So now, teachers can actually save their energy to where they can shine the most and where they are needed the most with their students and in the classroom. However, as we delve into the potential of AI in transforming education, there is a giant in the room. Yes, change. I'm sure it's an old friend that everybody wants to avoid. But here it is, and we are facing it again with AI. So if you recall when schools first introduced computers many years ago, a lot of you had the fear that our students will be turned into robots. However, spoiler alert, it didn't. As a matter of fact, today, if you look into the bag of every single student, you find what? An iPad, right? Or a computer. So our resilience is clear. We have adapted with technology. We have used technology to our own sake to elevate our own capabilities. So hopefully, we can do the same with AI. Let's talk risks. Yes, integrating AI in education does sound like handing over the keys of the castle, and the risks are real. Screen addiction, misinformation, privacy, loss of human touch. These are all dreadful challenges, not to mention academic integrity, plagiarism. If you just give students AI tools, they might easily just rely on them to solve assignments. And I'm sure a lot of our students already done that. So we fear these things because we fear about you, the future generation. We fear about our future. So how can we combat all of these challenges? The only way to do it, the way I see it, is to rethink our educational strategies and start focusing on the core human skills that actually made us supreme and will always make us supreme. Actually, these are the same skills that allowed us to come up with all of these technological inventions, including AI. And these skills are critical thinking, creativity. These are the two key elements, core skills, that will allow us to navigate the future and always allow us to be leaders. So creativity should be integral to our curriculum. In a design class, students could be using AI tools to transform their imagination to life with a click of a button. I don't know if you've tried it, Midjourney, Pilot AI, ChatGPT, and all of these tools where you just give them a simple sentence and suddenly you transform your ideas to life. Images, videos, even music, all with the power of AI, with a click of a button. AI can actually be the new medium to unleash our students' creativity. So why not just start using it for that sake? Now, number two thing that we really have to be careful about when we talk about AI, the potential of AI, how it can transform education, one fundamental component, we have to come back, prioritize it, which is AI ethics, responsibility in using AI. We're still not aware of it. We cannot just come and hand in this powerful technology to our kids, to our students, without a clear map, a clear guidance. So we need to teach them what is responsible AI, how to use this technology responsibly, what about the ethics there, the value of integrity, the value of authentic creation. As a matter of fact, leadership teams should prioritize coming up with their AI policies. Schools should have their AI policies that serve as a compass, not only for students, but also teachers to navigate this new journey. As a matter of fact, if I think about it, our education system today does a perfect job in preparing our kids for today's world, the world that we are all familiar with. However, are we really preparing them for the future, a world that is intertwined with AI, a world that is totally different from ours? We need to step back and try to envision that future where our kids, all of us, will be working hand in hand in AI, solving any particular task. What are the skills that are needed there? What are the core skills that we need to focus about? So here I come back to the idea of creativity, problem solving. We need to pivot from teaching to solve predefined problems to instead trying to identify challenges, real-world problems, and then using any tool available, including AI, in order to face these challenges. So we're going to grow the entrepreneurial skills inside our kids, which are the core skills that they need to navigate the future. Well, to just return back to the question that my child asked, I now figured out that their answer is not in picking a field untouched by AI, but in embracing AI as a tool to elevate our own human capabilities. So the education system should evolve as well in order to move from a system that fears technological replacement to a system that thrives on technological enhancement. And here the mindset, this shift in mindset is very essential. So it's really not about machines taking over. It is about using technology to solve our biggest problems, to elevate our own capabilities. So to the students in the room, I say, embrace AI as you do with a new game. Learn, Explore, play, but always keep your critical hat on and always take the lead in the conversation. Teachers, think of AI as your newest colleague, one that doesn't compete but complements. Leadership teams, we need you. We need you to draft policies, to provide the compass for this journey, to guide students and our own whole community towards this embracement. Finally, to the parents here, you have to support and guide this transition as you have done and championed every step of your child's education. So the key point here is we have to face AI with AI itself, because the way I see it, very, very soon, AI will become our new best digital friend. Thank you.